what is it? The country or the world? I don't know. I think I want to say the country.
It's the largest stage in the U.S.
In the U.S. Right. So why wouldn't I want that? I want to put the best person I possibly can get in that position. Maybe that's why he's this. I don't know why. Drake always like subliminals and stuff like that. I don't really know. But didn't have him on his album, like 2 albums, 3 albums he had him on.
Yeah.
So I don't really know I don't really get the back and forth with that. And then you got Nicki, then you got Jaguar Wright, and then you got Tory Lanez. So he just responding to everything.
Yeah.
I'm at this shit is my platform right now. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Volume 2.
Yeah. This is our show. Yeah. Introspective Insight. Introspective Insight. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. I am King Dev. That's Magic Gretzky, and this is Introspective Insight, the Black Wall Street podcast. And we back for another one. Magic snacking, per usual, as always. You know, if he ain't snacking, then he sleeping. You gotta know, it's either he's snacking or he's sleeping. And if you don't see him, he at the studio. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Apple, man. Let me shout out to Apple.
Apple, you know, what? Apple products. Technologies? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What they got?
I'm calling my MacBook Pro 2012 starting to mess up on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go buy a whole new Mac because they Apple Silicon series or whatever the fuck that shit got going on.
Yep.
You can't use the new you can't use the programs that they have unless you have a new M1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
All the way
That's
up to
fucking
5.
ridiculous. And I had to pay a lot of money to get damn, hold on. Hello? Okay, there I can hear myself now. Why the fuck did I just say hello?
So you can hear yourself.
But I had to pay a bunch of money to downgrade on my computer because I don't have a Pro anymore, just so that I can get the program that they offer.
So what you got, Air?
Y'all.
You got an Air, okay. Hey, but the Air is nice. You just don't got the ports.
Ports, the extra ports and the fan. That's it. That's really the difference. And you know, the it's a little bit.
Which M you got?
Faster, huh? 5.
Oh, you got the M5. That junk is mad fast.
We'll see. I don't know.
I'm sporting the M1, but the M1 is good enough. I got no. Do I have the M1? Let me see. I have the M. Yeah, I got the M2. So
M2.
And this,
I'm new to all this M shit.
I had the M1.
So all you Pause Patrol niggas, I gotta.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, listen, you needed to upgrade anyway. We talked about it last show. It happened within a week, and you shouldn't have been on no Intel operating system anyway. Yeah, you shouldn't have been on that anyway. You could have You could have got the Neo.
Neo ain't gonna work. Not enough memory.
Oh yeah, because it only come with the 8 gigabytes.
Not enough memory. Not fast enough. Yeah.
Nah, I seen some tests. It's fast. It's fast.
Not fast enough for me.
It's fast. You only recording. I'm talking about people that did tests with video editing at 4K, 6K. That's what I'm saying. So if it can handle that, it can handle processing music.
That's what I'm saying. I could have kept my 2012.
You don't need no Intel. You don't need no Intel.
I don't care about none of that.
You don't need no Intel.
I'm just recording.
I feel you. But the word of the show, quote of the show. The word of the show is permutation, which means any one of the many different ways or forms in which something exists or can be arranged. And then the quote of the show is, if they didn't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair, by the great Shirley Chisholm, said by the great Shirley Chisholm. I just felt, I don't know, I got to remind people, they don't got to give you anything. Just bring a folding chair. Be there.
Mm-hmm.
Bully your way to wherever it is that you need or you feel like you need to be, and create your own path. If they don't give you a door, make a door. A door is just a hole in the wall with some molding and a doorknob.
In other words, if they don't give you the opportunity to create your own opportunity.
Facts. Be a permutation.
Mm-hmm.
Affect their arrangement by rearranging whatever they got arranged. That's it. Be a permutation. Make your own way. That's the word.
Nobody hold you but yourself.
Nobody can hold you but yourself. And that's the theme I'm going into 32 with. Is
32 what?
32 years of age. My 32nd.
I thought you were talking about 2032.
No. That's
I'm like,
that's crazy. Yeah, I got 5 more years before I can start to change my ways. 32 years of age, 32, entering my 32nd trip around the sun.
Oh, it's your birthday week.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's
on
your
Tuesday.
birthday week.
Tomorrow, because this released on Monday, so tomorrow is my birthday. So
happy birthday
not
to
you singing.
you. Happy birthday to you.
First of all, that's the old people. I mean, the white people.
Happy birthday, dear Dad.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Oh, with the runs. With the runs. That's getting clipped.
1, 2,
for everybody.
3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You gotta sway with it.
Happy birthday.
Happy.
Happy birthday.
You know, black people gotta remix everything. Remix the remix of the remix.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Speaking of remixes, hip hop need to bring remixes back. I think
you don't think there's enough?
We don't remix the way that we used to. Well, the culture don't remix the way that they used to.
It's always a remix.
No, a remix on the same beat, but you got a different verse.
Not a different verse.
That's what I'm saying.
Same verse, different. Yeah.
Nah,
It's not.
It used to be.
It's not the old way.
Yeah,
it used to be a whole different verse
and
same beat, different verse, and a feature on it.
Word and the remix used to be better. Yo, you was really funny. You really eating that off camera. I was like, what you keep on? I forgot you got the popsicle. That's funny. And I feel you. Hey, the internet is undefeated, so don't give the internet.
It's a crazy place.
Yeah. Don't give the internet nothing.
I don't want no parts.
Yeah. Don't give the internet nothing to clip or say anything, no matter how big or small you are.
They can clip it, but they won't say it to they won't say it to me in my face.
That's a fact.
And another thing. Shout out to San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs. They beat OKC.
They did.
We got one more person to beat.
Who?
The New York Knicks.
Oh,
let's beat the New York Knicks.
Well, that was on the list. That was on the list.
I wish I can. Right here, this moment here, I'm gonna send you a clip of my cousin. Well, not a clip, but it's a voicemail of my cousin, and he's talking about the Knicks. And I would just like to say,
okay,
as an Indiana Pacers fan,
oh, you biased.
Fuck the Knicks.
Oh, you biased.
And y'all didn't play anybody. Y'all played Atlanta Hawks, and y'all were struggling with Jonathan Kuminga and CJ McCullough. Y'all played a broken down 76ers. Joel Embiid hurt.
He always hurt.
He's always hurt. He was gone for like
Paul George
games?
Wasn't hurt.
Paul George.
Maxey wasn't hurt.
Paul George is Paul George in the playoffs. I'm an Indiana Pacers fan.
Yeah.
I know Paul George Game 7. I know a Game 7 Paul George that I would never forget. I think he gave us like 4 or 7 points. Yeah. I would never forget.
But he also was running into my boy.
Fuck LeBron James.
No.
And the Miami Heat.
Dwayne Wade. You're not talking about LeBron. He needed us. And then we didn't need him.
And then
we did.
And then you played a Tyrese Maxey, and then you played a rookie VJ Edgecombe. And then you go to Cleveland Cavaliers with a playoff James Harden, and a team that's just turning the ball over. Like I don't understand. So you really only played Donovan Mitchell. He was the only consistent person in the
who
East.
also doesn't play a lot of defense. So
excuse me. Yeah. So now we finna see what's going on. We got the number one defense in the league. We got some young players. We're gonna see how we react with real competition. I'm sorry I had to go on my little rant.
Nah. Well,
I'm gonna send you that I'm gonna send you what he said.
Yeah, I got
you New York Knicks fans is freaking ridiculous. It's crazy.
It's New York.
What he said in the clip in the voice message is ridiculous. I don't care if they cheat for us. As long as they win in my lifetime, shoot. I don't care if they lose the next 80 seasons.
It's been since what, 97? 94?
That ain't my fault.
90 something. This is the first time they've been back to the finals. It's been like over 20 years.
99.
Over 20 years.
Against San Antonio.
20 years. Yeah, is San Antonio, their last championships have been rematches. Like legit rematches. So okay, so you got the Spurs. Well, but you're not. It's because you're a Pacers fan. I mean, I got the Spurs too, just because I got the Spurs in 7 games. It's gonna go 7 games. That's my prediction. However, I think that if it goes 7 games, it gives the Knicks the best chance to win. The matchup is better. The matchup is better. They didn't want to match up with OKC. They wanted to match up with the Spurs.
And you see what happened to OKC.
Yeah, but it also 7 games, and the margin was small. The Knicks have proven that when they're down big, they'll be able to come back. So that's number one.
Wait. The who?
It don't matter. It
don't matter.
In general.
Because if it's no competition, if I'm playing shitty and you up 20, okay. But when I actually start getting my groove back, of course I'm gonna catch back up.
Yeah, but is the Spurs a dominant scoring team? All you got to do is
what? I think the average is like 115, 120.
And every closeout game for the Knicks has been at least 30 points. Margin.
Who?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That matters a lot.
It don't matter.
There's no competition.
But
of course I'm gonna close out.
But
there's no competition. I'm playing the G League. I'm literally playing the G League.
I'm not saying that.
I'm playing the G League.
We ain't saying that now. We ain't saying that now. Cleveland is not no G League.
How much they turned it over, and then the analytics. The coach said analytically we won 2 games, and they down. Come on, be for real.
James Harden said that they were the better team. They just didn't have a chance to prove it. Like, you have 4 times, and you was up in 2 of those times, at least 20 points.
That's their fault.
That's what I'm saying. Defenders.
That shot. It's not even the defenders. It's dumbass plays, and then y'all running the game. Y'all running the offense through James Harden.
Well,
why he even had the ball if he got 7 points?
I said it's James Harden curse, but I don't got no skin.
We will see.
I don't got no skin in the game.
We'll see.
I think that the West gonna take it.
I can't stand the Knicks.
Did you bet with your cousin?
I don't bet at all.
Oh, yeah. You don't bet. Yeah,
I don't bet. Yeah, only time I bet is on myself. So if I was on that floor, then yes, I'll be betting. That's the only time you see me betting. I'm on that damn floor.
That is funny. That I wasn't expecting you to say if it's on myself.
Yeah, that's the only time I bet. I'm only betting on myself.
Yeah,
if I'm not on that floor, you're not going to see me betting. I'm not betting on another man because I don't know what this man. No, I don't know if he going. It's some people that we seen that there's some people that sabotage the game to lose because they come on, man.
Yeah,
I'm good.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, so you got it in 6, Spurs in 6. I got Spurs in 7. With an asterisk, if it goes 7, that's the best chance for the Knicks to win because I don't see them beating them before 7 games. Yeah, I mean, I also can be a little biased because I can go to the championship parade if they win because I'm right here. So
It's no championship parade for you.
hey, either way, I don't got no skin in the game. My team suck. So my team suck. We got to get rid of Pat. He got to get up out of here. He got to get up out of here. He don't want to spend no money. That's why Wade lost. I mean, that's why Wade left. He don't want to spend no money.
So does the Patriot owner. You don't want to spend no money either. We've been under the luxury tax for over 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get AJ Brown, but who knows? Who knows if that's gonna happen? But either way, I got no skin in the game no matter what any of these teams do because I don't play for them and they don't pay me. I'm not on their payroll. You know, I just enjoy the sport. So shout out to the Knicks and the Spurs for getting to the final to the championship. And I think it's gonna be a good finals. I just want to see good basketball. That's all. As long as we get good basketball, same thing with football. As long as we get good football, no matter who's out there, I'm a happy camper. But yeah, to end the other thought, we don't have remixes the way that we used to. So I want people to bring back the remixes. I said that for What Did I Miss? If What Did I Miss had different verses on there, I think it would have been a super dope listen again, because I think what he did on that track is vintage Drake. But yeah, we used to wait for the remix because the remix was always better than the original. Forever remix, like it was the first Forever, and then it was the remix. Technically, it was the same song, but they changed the beat. That's when Travis Barker did the beat for Forever. Drake, Forever.
It's a remix to it?
Yeah, you have the original version, and then you have a version with Travis Barker playing the drums to it.
No one will hear that shit.
But it's the same.
The original.
Nah, the Travis Barker one was way better. Way better. The Forever beat is so boring without the Travis Barker playing the drums. You got all of the different versions of Touch It with Busta Rhymes. The Walk It Out remix was way better than the original. Ice Cream Paint Job.
I'll give you that one.
Remix was better than the original. It was both good.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was better.
With Chris Brown. Right?
Yeah, it was Ice Cream Paint Job. Oh wait, no. Wait, which one are you talking about? I just said two.
Ice Cream Paint Job with Chris Brown, ain't it?
Yeah. Is it with Chris Brown?
Your laptop right there.
Now you got, yeah, I am. Your laptop right there. Yo, that's funny. Speaking of, while we sitting there talking, you know, I'm like this close. You know, the emoji, the Apple emoji. I'm this close to switching from Apple. And just for everybody to know, their new iPhone E's will have Israeli chips in them. And I mean, we shouldn't be supporting Israel anyway because they are mass genocide maniacs. However, in 2026? I think it was 2021 or 2022. They did like this pager thing, and they deployed it to like Hamas or whoever, and those pagers exploded. They put chips in there, and the pagers exploded. So do with that information as you will. But I'm not even getting the iPhone E anyway. I only do the Pro Max. But I'm to the point where Apple been selling us the same product for years. Even though they got the new Tim Scott is now the chairman, and you have the new CEO who is more hardware focused, and we supposed to be getting the folding iPhone this year in September. But at this point, those Huawei phones from China, fire. And the operating system is the equivalent of a Apple phone operating system. And if you like iMessage is on the Android store. So you can download iMessage and you can text.
You're lying.
I'm so serious.
Let me go look right now.
The internet taught me that. But that's not my internet taught me for today. But yeah, they now have an iMessage app on the Android app store. So you can. I seen somebody use it. Ice cream paint job. I'm still looking this up. Remix. It's DORR. I said, yeah, buddy. Live good, smoke good. Old school Chevy with the Cadillac. It's oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's crazy. Soldier Boy, Jermaine Dupri, Jim Jones.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. I don't know which one I'm talking about then with Chris Brown. Oh, that song.
Yeah, Ice Cream Paint Job.
I'm thinking about the song with David Banner.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Stunting is a habit.
Stunting is a habit. Putting there, yeah, that's Chris Brown. That was a good remix too. But yeah, bring back the remixes. For Android users. You can download the iMessage app in your app store, and you can text with blue text bubbles. So I was like, hey, if they doing that, you'll never know that I don't have an iPhone. And if I get a Huawei, then in Huawei phones, you can use it with T-Mobile, I think AT&T, and Spectrum, because they operate on using the same chip that you can use over in China with the network. So that, and then the Chinese cars, electric cars, the fact that gas won't be going down for a couple years, it's time to figure out this electric car situation. And the electric cars is crazy, and they cheap compared to the electric cars we have here. But that's gonna be a little bit different because you can't register the car at a DMV in the States.
So you going electric?
Only way I go electric is if I can get a Chinese electric car. I'm not buying a Tesla or any of the American electric cars, because then you'll still kind of sit in that same situation. But at some point, right now, I just paid off my car, so I'm good. I don't got no car payment no more. I'm planning on not having a car payment for a few years, for as long as I can, and rack the dollars up. And when I go to buy a car, I buy it straight out. You still finance, just for the sake of playing the game, but you got all the money, so you just let the money come out, do all what it got to do. But in terms of gas, they saying gas not gonna go back down to what it used to until after like 2036 or something like that, because of everything that's happening.
Believe
that? I mean, I don't got no knowledge to disapprove it, so I can only believe it for now. Just like the interest rates, they said that was going up, and now interest rates is over wages. So we got to cut costs somewhere. Speaking of, you know what? Let's just get into the internet taught me. The internet taught me.
Damn, I'm looking for mine now.
The internet taught me how to make my own laundry detergent.
Oh yeah.
So I'm in the process of, if you can't beat them, start making your own. Because at this point, wherever I can save money, I'm gonna save money. It's certain things that you're not gonna be able to save money, like toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that. But if I can make my own laundry detergent with the 2 ingredients that it use, or 3 ingredients that it use, which is soap, super laundry baking soda, and borax. If I can figure out how to do that, and then I start making my own natural scents, that might turn into a business, and then you can buy it, and I'm making money. So that's what the internet taught me. Internet taught me something else, but I don't remember, and I would have to go through my TikTok to see. But
that's what I'm looking through. I can't find it. So I might have to pass on the internet taught me this year, or it might pop back up
this year
later on.
Oh, the internet also taught me that white people be white people in, and I just don't get it. I get it, but I don't get
how
it.
How they be white people in?
So there is this girl, this woman. I don't want to call her a girl. She's a woman. Her name is Kelsey, and she is rowing from basically Salinas, so California, San Francisco, a suburb of San Francisco, to Hawaii. So she got in a rowboat, but it's like one of those rowboats that's like, if it flip over, if it capsizes, it's gonna like, it flips back upright as long as the doors are shut. It got the solar power on there, so GPS can always find her and other ships can see her on the so it's all good stuff. But it just reminded me that white people just be doing stuff out here. They be living life. They got the luxury to do all this other stuff. And we wonder why we in the same situation 250 years later that we was when we first started this country, because they don't care. They don't care about social issues or whatever, because they trying to be the first person to roll from San Francisco to Hawaii and got the resources to do so. I didn't even know it was a boat that flip over and it could flip back. All right.
The internet taught me
What you got?
that there's a data center that gets so hot, it's hotter than 3 atomic bombs.
What?
Yes. You showed me about the data center that's underneath water.
Yeah. In China.
But the internet also taught me that as well. My thing is, why are we having these around that could actually affect humans? If there's a data center and underground that's releasing this type of energy that we really don't want into the world, why are we creating these things? So we're gonna have fish with radiation in it. We're gonna have fish with all these type of energies that we don't want in the air and their ecosystem.
We'll be warming up the water.
Which is a bad thing.
Correct.
Because what does warm water create?
Well, it melts it raises the ocean level.
That's one.
And then global warming, well, that's part of global warming. And it also melts the ice caps.
That's two. Warm water also creates some of the strongest hurricanes.
I didn't even think about the
hurricanes are birthed by warm water.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's the clashing of warm and cold water.
Exactly. So you creating warm water, which is going to create stronger winds, because now it have a longer path of warm water.
Talk to me, scientists.
So when it have stronger path to warm water, it gets stronger. So eventually we will see hurricanes outside. Well, maybe not us, but maybe on the other side of the world or something or that nature. Stronger than Category 5 hurricanes.
That's already strong.
We are messing with God's ecosystem. He created fish, squids, all these other things for a reason. So now we're losing on that fish that we can possibly even eat. So now what you gonna do to make up for that? You're gonna man-made make fish, which is already being created.
Yep,
which is man-made farm raised fish. So we got to do better. Yes, we're thinking about now, but what about the future? What about the future, our future children? And this goes back to the last episode. It's making it very hard for millennials to create what I said.
Millennium, like the Millennium Tour.
Millennials to create kids, babies, and raise them. Y'all making the atmosphere, y'all fucking up the atmosphere for our future. And like y'all said when we was growing up, the future is our kids.
Yeah.
We got to do better.
So you think the one that Elon Musk is trying to do in space is gonna be better?
No, I don't.
Do you know
Because the energy that's in the earth is trapped in.
in the ozone
That's
layer?
that's
Yeah.
what makes the ozone layer. That's what makes the earth hot because it's trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes years for it to be released.
No, I'm saying, do you think that the better?
Yeah, so if it takes years for that to be released and then you going up there and immediately putting this energy out into our universe, something's gotta transpire. It's almost like when Future Trunks jumped into the other timeline,
Yeah,
and then when he went back home, he fucked shit up.
yeah. Like it got worse.
It got worse,
Yeah.
yeah, because the timeline changed because he helped Goku from dying from the heart disease. So now you put that shit in the
Huh.
air, it's gonna probably make shit go faster or change the trajectory of how the universe should be actually uh moving
Yeah.
or rotating
So
or whatever you want to call it.
so let me ask you this, and I know you ain't too big on politics and things of that nature, but do you think we will be on a different timeline if Al Gore was elected president in 2000 instead of George Bush?
Hmm.
Because they said like the people who was like, I mean, we was kids at that point, but the people who experienced that voter manipulation, suppression, and all that stuff said that Al Gore, we would have a different country if Al Gore ended up becoming president like he was elected to be, versus the recount in Texas, Florida, and they overturned it and gave Bush those votes, those electoral.
I'll say no.
Okay.
Because who to say he would get re-elected?
That's true. That's true.
Who
That's
to
true.
say he can do enough in 4 years? What president ever did enough in 4 years?
Well, I would say that there was a there was no
Who would
deficit.
say
There was no
who would
deficit
say he wouldn't?
when he was getting, and he wasn't inheriting anything but a good economy, because I think uh the last time the economy was like balanced, like we didn't have as much debt as we had now, was Clinton, and he would have replaced Clinton.
Yeah, but who would say that he wouldn't add on to the debt?
Um,
I
know.
mean,
I
they
don't know too
still
much outside of
they
like
it
the
wasn't it's not like a war possibly going to happen. They was attacking us. They attacked the World Trade Center in the 90s. They blew it up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But we I don't know, because we went into
Who would say we don't know his plans? We don't know none of these presidents' plans. They
oh
say shit
I 100%
just to.
agree with
So
that.
I don't know what again. I don't know what his agenda was.
Yeah, I don't know too much outside of that either.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
9/11 still happened while he's there. But then what?
well, 9/11 was financed by the U.S.
Yeah,
government.
yeah. But still, okay. It's not like he can just stop it right then and there
Well,
because
because all that was
be-
already in motion.
it was already in motion. Yeah. And
Okay.
then what? What is that? That would have been 2000. He would have been in
He would have been in 2000. So
2000. 9/11 was the next year.
2001, yeah. It was the next year. But he would have also, I mean, I'm I'm speculating because I don't know nothing about the man. He could have listened to all of the reports because they knew 9/11 was happening before them planes hit the trade center.
Now he listened to the reports.
They would have, well, I don't know if they would have shot down
We
the
don't
planes though.
we don't know what would happen.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying I don't know if they would have shot down the planes with all those people on them.
Hurricane Katrina still would happen too. 2 years later.
Yeah, but Bush was we talked about that. Bush was
Yeah.
just diabolical with that.
Yeah.
My boy flew over and was like, that's a lot of water. All right, take me to my golf course. I'll be back. Ooh,
I'm just saying. We don't know what
character.
presidential.
Yeah, we don't know. I just think that we need to get up off this timeline, and open the floodgates to something, because something got to give. Something got to give. Things is too expensive. Gas is too expensive. I don't even know how much I pay for gas because I stopped looking. I'm just gonna fill it up, and whatever it is gonna be. I've paid almost $70 to fill my gas tank.
I did too. Yes, 2 days ago.
Like there is no way. Yeah, you said Yo, what you said, Lambo? What luxury
Yeah,
car
my
you said? Yeah,
Lambo.
your Lambo. You might have to
Yeah,
get rid of your Lambo. Yeah.
yeah, it's costing too much.
Yeah, it's costing too much. Like, I'm to the point where I pay for the electricity. But that means that I need Chinese cars to come into this country because Chinese cars is fire. You can recall Chinese cars with the LiDAR. It's so many different luxury options that's basic, like standard. At the standard package, you get luxury. You get the LiDAR and all of that stuff. And I just feel like if we truly capitalism, let the Chinese in. If we truly believe capitalism, let the Chinese market into the US. What
We'll
do we
see.
have to lose? What do we have to lose?
I don't think he turning it down because I believe I remember seeing an article on the news where he said he's thinking about bringing the Japanese and Chinese cars into America. I
Hey,
think I seen that something like that. Like they got different cars
yeah, it's
for just
possible.
they country. I don't know.
It's possible. Yeah,
That shit.
BYD. What build your dreams or something like that? It is one of the car companies.
Oh,
Fire.
shit. I was thinking about bring your own door. I ain't never heard of
Bring your own door. Make sure to create your own opportunity. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's that. We got that situated. Okay, so Hove responded to Drake. Oh, and he addressed a lot of people at the Roots picnic last night, or the Roots Fest last night. What's your thoughts on it? What you got? What
On
y'all
the
was
freestyle?
Yeah, what y'all was talking about in the stew?
Not much, man. Just we seen it, and that was it. But I just see that he wasn't lying. He's all offense this year. He's no longer playing defense. So got him playing offense. Even though he did go back and say on the interview before the tickets and all that came out, he said the beef and rap and battle and rap
His
is pointless.
GQ.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. And then he turned around and do that. But it's like he said he's going to play offense. Y'all keep talking shit about him for all these years. So now he's finally responding. He's not in no beef. He's not battling with you. He said he even said it himself. I can't beef with no rapper.
Yeah, facts.
He's yeah. So he's not battling with you. He's just getting some things off his chest that been on his chest or his mind for a while. He hear and see everything. And you saying shit and he's not responding, that'd be the problem. Y'all be looking for reaction. But then when he got a platform, I mean, which is pretty much any platform he's on is pretty big because he creates the opportunity or he creates the platform to make it bigger than what it actually is. And he says what's on his chest or what's on his mind. I can't get mad at that. It's hip hop. This is what hip hop is about.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And he's freestyling. Come on, man. When the last time we seen whole freestyle?
When the last time we see an artist freestyle as a transition into the next part of the
and
set?
This is and y'all acting like this is something new.
Right.
Hove always freestyle during his concert.
Yeah, that's how he.
Not all of them, but a good majority of them he freestyles, like acapella at that.
Or he'll go acapella on one of his tracks.
I know it's yeah, but why are we acting like this is something new? Like this is not nothing. This is Hove. Why are you dissing me for it? Drake? I mean, of course, you get the Super Bowl. You think that's something that have something to do with me, but he already explained this stuff. I believe this is the biggest artist. He's having a huge run at this time. I want to put the biggest artist who's having a big run on this platform. This is the biggest football game. What is it? The country or the world? I don't know. I think I want to say the country.
It's the largest stage in the U.S.
In the U.S., right? So why wouldn't I want that? I want to put the best person I possibly can get in that position. Maybe that's why he's this. I don't know why. Drake always like subliminals and stuff like that. I don't really know. But didn't have him on his album, like 2 albums, 3 albums. He had him on.
Yeah.
So I don't really know I don't really get the back and forth with that. Then you got Nicki. Then you got Jaguar Wright. and then you got
Game.
Tory Lanez. So he just responding to everything.
Yeah.
I'm at this shit is my platform right now. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
And it's me.
I'm the big homie.
Yeah, and it's me.
Yeah.
Like it's
nigga,
Hov.
I'm Jay-Z.
Yeah. There is no you can't eventually he'll say something. And then to the point of the there's no room for beef or whatever the case. I think that was just I don't think that he was saying you shouldn't do it. It's just in hip hop, you should want, similar to what he said, I couldn't beef with a rapper. He's still taking that same stance, but it's more so like, yeah, you in hip hop, you don't have to beef when you don't like somebody. But it's still contradictory. I'll say that. It's still contradictory. But at the same time, you can still that hip hop is also responding to your colleagues or your adversaries or whatever you want to call them. Like it's part of the game. It's part of the culture. When you think about battle rap, right?
Right.
It's part of how the art of rap is measured. So just because I said something about you doesn't necessarily even mean that I'm dissing you. And I think that's the bigger thing that he was saying around like it don't got to go that far. Like what they were doing, it don't have to go that far. Yeah. But you can still have a battle and it be part of the culture.
Walk away.
Yeah, and walk away, but everything is cool. They went a different direction with that. Like, and obviously
they took it to hell.
Yeah. And they probably go deeper at some point, right?
Pause.
Oh yeah, my bad. Pause. But yeah, like I seen a video today. People are delusional.
No, that was.
But I seen a video today talking about the beef is not over. It's still a couple years for the beef to happen. But it's like subliminal subs has been thrown for years at this point. And there is no need for the beef will go on with Drake. That's what I'll say. If anybody, right, the beef is gonna go on with Drake. Kendrick is over this. He did what he needed to do. He showed what he had to do. And GNX is a one-time album. If we get another album from Kendrick, it's not going to be a GNX. It's going to be whatever Kendrick is feeling in the moment that he makes that that album, because that's his creative process. I think Drake telling him to drop and he can't make a hit and whatever, that energy he showed, okay, I can do it. I can make a commercial album. 7 of the 12 songs was on the top 10. Like it debuted top 10. I also got a hit that was absent of this album that I didn't have to put on this album for my album to be popular. And I can take this energy, talk about things that are not connected to this beef and show you that I can still make hits. And that's it. Now, whatever he do after that won't be connected to all this stuff. It'll be in the same ways that I just seen on Instagram songs that diss people that you didn't know, like subliminals. And he dissed I about to say J. Cole. He dissed Big Sean on Element. It was just part of the art. People have been or dissing or addressed for whatever reason, but you'll probably get that from Kendrick, Cole, but you're not gonna get beef specific things moving forward. Absolutely not. That's not how they go through their art process, their creation process. That's how Drake does, because Drake's image is the most important to him. And he wants to make sure that he stays on top. But like I said, him and Bron, they are, in this case, potentially suffering from the same thing at this point of their GOAT careers. They will both go down as the greatest of all time in their respective spaces. However, you have to know when to pass the torch. You have to know when you start to decline. How are you going to transition into regular life when you're not on top? You've seen Hov do that. Cole is doing that right now. Like, will I make another album? I don't know. If something inspires me, sure. but I'm not promising anything. I've done what I've come here to do. Now I'm going to live my life in the way that I want to live it. That's a different level. So I get it. I get the dissing thing and what he's saying. And of course, people is going to say what they're going to say. I just think that it's one of those things where the culture is the culture and you can address things from a place of respect, but also reminding people who you are. Similar to what I said about Cole. If Cole understood or leaned into who he is, a lot of the things that he's done would have landed a lot it would have landed a lot easier than what they did um proximate to the beef and all that stuff. So yeah, man. I
I
don't
agree. Well,
yeah.
just like Drake could do the same thing. He
Yeah.
can take a platform and do the same thing as Jay did because he's so popular. Kendrick, all of them could do it. Cole could do it the same thing. Cole might do it while he go on tour next month. I don't know, but they all could do the same thing, man. Just take a couple shots, and uh,
I forgot about Cole. Dang, I forgot about his tour. Now I gotta look
yeah.
up them tickets to see.
But yeah, they
I
all could do the
forgot
same
about his
thing.
tour. Dang, I forgot about his tour.
Yeah,
You got your ticket?
I don't have many tickets right now.
Man,
I'm busy.
this man living life on the edge. Where did you
I'm
just
busy.
did you decide where you going? Because I know you was torn between going to
Probably
Fayetteville
Toronto.
or Toronto. Okay, going to Toronto. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look because after revisiting the fall off a few times, I think I've determined that I want to go to that
Hmm.
concert. So, because I haven't seen Cole in person, and that's one of my favorite artists. So why not?
Never seen him either.
I've never seen him in person, so why not? Uh, what you think about what you think about? Oh wait, the other thing with Jay, I know you didn't watch the
I
performance,
seen the state property stuff.
but yeah, you seen him bring out people who he used to have a problem with. I think that also subliminally it speaks to what he's talking about
Dame
as
Dash.
well. Yeah, like yo, you can be here. You can be a part of this. I don't got nothing against you, but don't continue to talk down on my name because we here. And I think Dame
I made y'all
Dash,
millions.
yeah, right. I made y'all millions. I know that it's I was just having this conversation with somebody. I don't remember who. Dang. I think it was when I was just at that event on Thursday, but I was saying that um there's people that came up in the game early, like Dame Dash, like Irv Gotti, that can talk their way into any room. They can talk their way into any room. They'll get to any board table and they will confidently present anything. But they lack the growth that they needed to maintain those spaces. And Hove sat back and he listened and he watched and transformed into what he needed to be to stay and maintain in those spaces. And people like Dame Dash and Irv Gotti uh, and other execs didn't really learn how to maintain those spaces at a high level and become an executive. Like Jay-Z is an executive. He is a billionaire executive that can be in any space that he wants to take up in. That's why he's been existing in that NFL space for the longest. You're not being in that space if you are engaging in uh behavior that Dame Dash engages in, where you doing chatty patty interviews, right? Because you you then put a stain on the brand that you are also representing, that is the NFL, right? Or they will feel that way because they don't understand the culture. Uh so that's another thing that I wanted to say around, like, some people just don't grow. Like, they come out the hood, they make the money, but they never learn what they needed to sustain all of that money. Now, obviously, some money will never go away. But to get to the point of you're a billionaire, you gotta sustain certain things in certain ways, and you gotta say no and say goodbye to certain people, which is what we talked about last episode. the bros, you got to get rid of. You got to get rid of them. Everybody not gonna be able the same. Hov said it. Less is more. Less is more.
I agree.
Okay. What you think about? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this clip. So this video, for those of you watching or listening, it was like National Israel Day, or I don't know. It was some Israel Day in New York City. And every year they march somewhere in New York City in support of the state and the country of Israel. And Mamdani refused to go. And it was like Israeli officials and everything there. And Mamdani refused to go. He already said that he wasn't going. He even said he wasn't marching in the Memorial Day parade because he's focused on governing the city, being the mayor of the city, and not marching in the St. Patrick's Day parade and all that stuff. So he's been consistent in saying, I'm not marching in any of these parades. This is not my job. So they're chanting because he didn't go to the Israel Day parade, that he needs to be removed from office. And, similar to what I just said about Kelsey that is doing the rowing, this is the reason why 250 years later, we are in the same position. Because white people, not all of them, I'll preference that, not all of them, but a majority of white people don't care to even think about the nuance of life. There's nuance to attending the Israel Day parade.
They only care about themselves.
They only care about themselves.
What benefits them?
They only care about themselves. And when you are somebody like Zohran Mamdani, who is also a Shia Muslim, first of all, why would I go to an Israel Day parade? And y'all been slaughtering Shia Muslims, the other Muslims that I can't remember the other. It's not denomination, but the other group of Muslims. You've been slaughtering them all up and down the East Coast, the Middle East. And I'm supposed to march with y'all? Y'all bugged out.
So you're not marching?
I wouldn't march. I wouldn't march even if they wasn't doing it. I'm not even Muslim. I still wouldn't march. I don't even want an iPhone that got an Israeli chip in there.
I thought you were gonna say I don't want an iPhone that can march.
Nah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I thought that was interesting when I seen it.
They always got something to fucking protest and argue about, but then get mad when black people go on protest just to be treated fair.
Just to be treated fair.
Just to be treated fair and be treated the right way. We just want an equal a playground. That's it. That's all we fighting for.
That's it.
We don't complain about shit else.
We gonna be.
We know y'all poisoning the food and shit like that. We know.
Hov said it. They gave us the scraps and we ingested it.
We ingested, yeah. We know that.
That's how we started eating chitlins. I don't eat chitlins. I ain't never.
You don't see us. Yeah, never. I hate the smell of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't out there, man. They protest over anything. The bathroom's too small. They out there protesting, and then want us to come out there and support them. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, nah. We sitting down. This ain't got nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us. But something that does have something to do with us. Is this?
I'll stop when he said. I stopped when he talked to Lauren LaRosa and said, "Yeah, I'm just letting you know I will not be watching that."
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do.
And that's when I stopped that. That's one of the parts I'm gonna play too. So this is the first part for those of you that's listening.
Yeah, the George Floyd joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast. If you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not. I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't a new It's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
I don't expect less. I don't expect more. That door, then that's the door that people expect all the time. Why the fuck do I need to do that?
I think it's because of how much the George Floyd situation affected so many people. I think I get what you're saying and how you stand on your business, and I respect you for that.
I'm not talking about standing on my business.
Or whatever it is. I think with certain things.
Not say it.
But
I did not say it in a response. It's crazy. Especially when you went to the funeral of George Floyd when it was high, when emotions was high, when it just happened. You at this point, you're not as big clearly as what you are now. And I think I didn't talk about this on my TikTok, but money changed people. And that whole idea of one being disrespectful to Lauren LaRosa and cutting her off in the process, telling her that he don't got time, and he will never, to what you were just saying, watch the interview with his brother, but also throwing Steven Jackson in there to say that, like, that's my guy. I called him because I wanted to make sure that he understood that it's comedy. Just for Steven Jackson to say, like, yeah, that's not how the conversation went. I told him that I don't do, or I ain't like all that joking around. It wasn't a tasteful joke, or it wasn't tasteful for our culture. I don't understand that. What you got?
So I do want to correct that they did say something about Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I don't even think it's money. I think is that some people are just not really educated or understand their culture or who they are as Black people and how we really need to stick together than we are separating each other. Mm-hmm. My thing is, this is my thing. Remember when Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears did that skit?
Which skit?
When that got Tiffany Haddish canceled?
Oh yeah, yep.
That was comedy.
It was
right.
Comedy.
That was supposed to be comedy.
It was comedy.
And that led to them being canceled, and people out now, comedians like, nah, we ain't
mess with that.
We ain't messing with it. So when they do something like this, it's comedy. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So just comedians just don't have.
Facts.
I guess that's what it is. I don't agree with it. I didn't say it. The thing is, I didn't say it, but I'll be saying something right there in that moment.
Right.
Because we on live TV. I'm gonna stand up for my people. Whether or not I went to the funeral or not, I'm gonna stand up for my people behind closed doors or in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Because we already tolerate too much. Right. We're already too separated. We're already too disengaged from each other. We always helping other people or having so much compassion for other people. But we need to have as much compassion we have for other people for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And any moment I can stand up for my people, rather they get on my nerves, rather they work for me, rather they don't, I'm going to stand up for them. Because nobody's going to look out for our people better than our people.
Facts. That's a fact.
So that's how I look at it. I think he's just trying to be politically correct. You know, you got money involved. And I understand that money feeds your family.
Mm-hmm.
I completely get it. And you don't want to mess up the things that you got going on, the business deals that you got going on. Completely get it. But at some point, you got to stand up for your people. And that's what made Muhammad Ali one of the greatest athletes of all time. Mm-hmm. Because he stood for his stands, and he stood 10 toes on those stands.
No matter
what. Until the day he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Even Michael, he looked out for those that didn't have their publishing and gave Black people back their publishing that the others took.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
that's how I feel about it.
And he took publishing from the people that dissed him, but just because he could.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's the goal right there, MJ. But yeah. And I think the other piece is go ahead.
Even Hove the same thing. Help Wayne with his jail situation.
Mm-hmm.
Help Meek with his jail situation. He's looking out for his people.
Yeah. And we're
so quick to try to tear down others. Just like, oh, Michael Jordan supports private prisons. Turn out Michael Jordan actually doesn't. That's not true. But the lie is gonna travel faster
than the truth.
And spread more than the actual truth. Because people don't still to this day think that Michael Jordan funds private prison.
Yeah.
Maybe he don't like hip hop. Who gives a fuck? But he still I haven't seen anything where he's against. I mean, they did have that. Anyways, he don't say nothing publicly or anything like that. But who knows what's behind closed door? Prince is a Jehovah's Witness. That hold a lot of people that he told them this to keep me anonymous. Don't tell nobody that I'm doing this for you. I don't want the light. I don't want that. There's people that's out there like that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I'm with you. And I think the biggest thing is holding our people accountable, regardless of what they might think or feel. And this is a holding an accountable conversation, right? I appreciate Lauren LaRosa and
Charlemagne the gay. Charlemagne the God.
The God. The gay is funny. Charlemagne the God asking those questions and pushing back on what he's saying, because what he's saying is completely bogus.
Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a
with that type of status
to our culture,
and that type of money, audience, you very much so can have said something, even if it was a part of your set. Before the set,
if you're watching the roast,
being able to say
they're doing
or not being able to say, but saying that that ain't cool, and then throwing another joke back at him.
I wasn't
like something like that, because he even like doubled down.
That's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady
one.
Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new.
He was like, he's not a Nazi or something like that. And
it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you
about
feel like
being overweight and fat.
When he made that joke?
Said something like that. It was a weird rebuttal to the backlash that he was getting.
I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
Part of what we have to do is
then that's the door that people expect all the time. Why the fuck do I need to do that?
I think it's because of how much the George Floyd situation affected so many people. This is, I think, I get what you're saying and how you stand on your business, and I respect you for that. But I think with certain things,
George Floyd is not a martyr per se, but he was brutally murdered publicly by the police, and his killer can get out of jail in the next, like, in a decade or so, because I think he only got like 20 years or something like that. So like he can get out of jail and he's living and he's breathing, but George Floyd would never have that again. And the other part is, like, if you're going to defend it as being comedy, at least make it be funny. Like Dave Chappelle was and is controversial, but he's also funny. The joke wasn't funny. So like all this, it's just comedy and da-da-da and this, that, and the third, and you can't control a comedian, and comedians have this type of rules of engagement, and our audience thought it was tasteful, but the audience watching it was like they expected and all that stuff. Like, yeah, that's jumping the pole, and at the end of the day, like, you making up excuses. And if you truly thought that it was just comedy, you would not have been on The Breakfast Club, the Blackish podcast radio show in the country, trying to justify why it is that you allowed it to happen.
One thing is, let's stop making Steven Jackson the poster child or Steven Jackson, George Floyd. Mm-hmm. George Floyd has a brother. George Floyd has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going to Steven Jackson? I get Steven Jackson's position of it, but that's like saying, "Oh no, I got black friends."
Yeah.
No, let's stop that. Mm-hmm. I talked to Steven Jackson. That's not. He has a family. He had a family. He had a brother. He had a daughter. Let's go to them first.
Yeah.
And then we can talk to Steven Jackson. That's one. 2, he also said he's not apologizing for what he said. So you don't give a fuck that that's what you presenting, that you don't give a fuck. You're not apologizing. You don't care who you offended, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But there's people in that audience that did say, nah, I don't think that joke was funny at all. I do think he had one of the best sets until he said that joke. Like, that joke was uncalled for. It wasn't needed. That's all I had to say. I can't remember what else I said.
You thought? Like, you thought he had one of the best sets, or are you saying that's what?
I don't watch that shit. That's what
Kevin said.
Other people. No, not Kevin. Other people. Well, Kevin said it, and then somebody else said it.
Okay.
Nate. What his name? Nate Williams. Nate. Whatever his name is.
He white.
No, he's a comedian. He's black. He was there.
I don't know who he is.
It's on the Breakfast Club. Let me get his name right before we move on.
I don't know. Nate Williams, comedian.
Jackson.
Oh,
Nate Jackson. Nate Jackson was there. So yeah. They say he had the best set. I don't watch roast. I think those shits is corny.
I think he's is he on what's that show with Nick Cannon? Wild and Out?
I can't even tell you. I don't watch none of that. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So just for the people listening, stand 10 toes on our people. Because when we pacify that behavior of talking about or normalizing how we talk about the audacity of these police departments and how they handle our people in the streets, just know that it can happen to you too. No matter how much money you have, it can happen to you. And if we continue to allow for these white people in particular to make light of things like the death of George Floyd or Breonna Taylor or Tamir Rice, Ahmaud Arbery, any of the people.
There's too many names.
Too many names, right? Then it shows that we also don't take serious what happened to them. Yeah, it was a joke about Charlie Kirk, but was it one of us that made that joke? Do you know?
I don't know.
We won't. We barely. We won't. We don't even stand up against the federal government now. Hove did. Hove definitely did. But
and Uncle Luke.
And Uncle Luke, right? But some people like Snoop, like who was another one? Nelly. No, I'm saying like Snoop, Nelly. They've foregone standing up to the government for the dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you have people like Pac, Hove, Uncle Luke, Beyonce, whoever, who will say what they feel as a person who is disapproving of the government. So, like, yeah, stand on business and don't allow for people to make light of the things that we can suffer from as Black people living in this country. That's all. That's the message. What's your song of the show?
Song of the show. Ash in the Blunt by Black and Young Thug. Good album, Black. Good job.
I haven't listened to. He just released the album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. I
listened to Lotto too.
How was it? I heard that it was better than Iceman. I seen something that said it was better than Iceman.
Let's move on.
It's not better than Iceman? Lotto didn't do better than Iceman?
Let's just move on.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck you seen that shit.
It was on the internet. I didn't listen to it.
They need their motherfucking ass. Oh yeah, you part of the Drake hate train. So of course you're gonna see all that shit come in your algorithm.
Nah, I don't even know where that was. I think that was on Twitter.
Yeah, that you on the Twitter, you on the Drake hate train on the Twitter. You know they got the Twitter community shit. You were right. You're the leader. And you looking at everybody else post shit.
You can't put that propaganda out there like that.
I got to. What the hell?
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah. I'm going Jid.
Are you still on JID, huh?
Yep. JID. God does like ugly. I'm going with Skate for this week. It's a fun song. He slid on the
Cascades.
beat. Yeah. Him and Earth Gang, they slid on the beat. And we gotta bring back. No, actually, I want you to come up with a theory on why. Because did you seen Jid say what he said about Cole and also the BET Awards?
When he said that he bid was platinum?
Yeah.
What did he say about the BET Award?
Well, he said he because he didn't get nominated for anything. So he was mad. And then I think somebody said something about something J. Cole said, and he basically was like, that was whack anyway.
Yeah, when J. Cole said on the freestyles that he put out before the album, that if hip hop something, JID would have been platinum or something. Yeah. So he like, that was what? I've been platinum.
Yeah.
Two times.
So I want you to come up with a theory on, because I feel like there's some more going on behind the scenes around Dreamville and him selling Dreamville and then the artist not like all that. So I want you to come up with a theory around that, because listening, like I said, Cole, one of my favorite artists, right? I listen to Cole. I don't like the 10-year anniversary of edition of 2014 Forest Hill Drive. He could have left that in the throwaways. Just give us the 10-year anniversary vinyl and we good. I ain't like that second half because he gave us another, basically a side B to that. But listening to him, and I told you this, Cole has more features on Boss Records than he does on Jid Records. My theory
that's his brother, though.
Huh?
That's his brother. That's Ed brother.
Who brother?
Boss is Ed brother. J. Cole best friend. The nigga that he's always with.
Oh, yeah. Well, so listen, I don't got that information. I don't be in everybody's business. I just listen to the music. What if Cole think that Jid is better than him? He'll slide better. He'll outshine him on a project.
I don't think he did. Because that's the thing. That's why I don't think it's actually a theory, because months before the fall off came on, JID was praising J. Cole. He also said they have an actual mixtape together. They have a bunch of songs together, but he not even supposed to say that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's J. Cole think that, because they have numerous songs together.
Why ain't come
we
out?
Just never heard.
Why ain't come out though?
Sometimes it's not the right time.
Man,
everything not made for everything. I'm not creating just to put it out. Sometimes. I'm not creating with an actual agenda. I'm just creating. We just in the space of creation. We just creating some shit. And hopefully someday it actually do come out. And then you have artists that do create that have some shit to come out. So
I need that project.
Who knows?
That'll
be 2 different labels now.
I know. Yeah. I know. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about him just selling Dreamville abruptly. I mean, obviously it wasn't abruptly.
That could have been his plan the whole time.
Yeah, divestment.
People build businesses all the time.
Yeah.
People buy buildings all the time, and yeah.
I'm interested in that, but yeah, Jid, Skate, fun track. I almost picked Community because Malice and Clips. Clips is on there. Pusha T. But Skate is a really fun track to listen to. So yeah, that's my song of the show.
Get that Kilo Ali for.
Yeah. And again, everybody can't slide on every beat. So, it's always good to listen to people who can experiment and it sounds good.
Oh shit. Damn.
So
y'all heard that? Motherfucker. Yeah. That stretcher still got good.
Yeah. Magic was stretching on it felt good. What you got? You got anything else? Got a question to end off the show?
I was thinking of while you was talking.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna put out because did you know that Tulsa, right? Am I saying it right? Black Wall Street?
Tulsa.
Mm-hmm. I would never say that shit right. As y'all can see, I can't fucking talk. I can't talk.
Tulsa.
Tulsa, the Black Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
They had it. They burned it down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what happened after they burned it down?
Well, it took years to build it back up, but it was never the same. But no, but specifically, no.
So they built it back up. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, why wasn't it the same?
Well, the government went to own all that stuff. They regulated all that areas and stuff after that.
That's your final answer.
Yeah, they wasn't, because everything was gone.
It wasn't the same because integration became
a
thing. Mm-hmm. So it separated Black people.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
It separated Black people by integrating, because Black people wanted to know, what's that white water like?
Yeah.
What's that like? What's that?
Trauma.
I want to see what that's like.
Trauma.
And that's the beginning of the downfall for a lot of Black businesses and community. So I just wanted to put that out there, that some people just think that after the burning, that they didn't come back together and build it back up. No, they actually did. It just, when they built it back up, they said, you know what? Let's integrate everybody together. And that fucked up everything. So, yeah.
I will say, to round that point to a close, integration did not help Black people one bit. It
hurted us the most.
It was, in fact, the reason why a lot of Black places and spaces doesn't exist anymore. The Black YMCAs, that was a thing. They don't exist because the NAACP fought against segregation. So they thought that the motto of having a Black Y and a white Y, they called it a main Y back in the day. But they advocated against that because they said that upheld segregation and they wanted to integrate everything. So the idea, the concept and practice of integration for Black people did not help us because we integrated into their system without clear terms and conditions. So when we say integration was great or whatever, cool. But when we had our own things in our own spaces, in our own places, in our own schools, we knew how to read, we knew how to write, we voted, we took care of our own. We made sure we practiced Ujima, collective working responsibility, meaning if Magic House burned down, we would come together as a community.
Whoa. Goddamn, don't use me. Use somebody else.
Oh.
Use that apartment you in.
My bad. I wasn't talking about you, Magic. I was talking about Houdini.
No, yeah. Move that. Or Magic Johnson or something.
Magic Johnson. You're right. I was talking about Magic Johnson.
Magic.
I wasn't saying. I said Houdini.
Use Sabrina.
If Houdini's
Sabrina.
If Sabrina's house burned down,
there we go.
Why we got use Sabrina?
Don't use nothing magical.
Sharkeisha. If Sharkeisha's house burned down, then the community would place the family somewhere temporarily and then come together to build it back up. And that no longer existed because once the government bombed Tulsa and burned down and killed all those people, those 500 businesses, school system, bus system, all of the stuff that they cultivated from 1902 to 1920, or 1907 to 1920, no longer exist. It ceased to exist, and the government then came in to integrate that space. So it is a historical landmark. It's called the Greenwood District now, but yeah. That's we suffered because of integration, and that's that.
Yes, sir.
That's why we can't read. Literacy rates. That's why we can't read no more, because we're learning their history. We're not learning ours, and we're not leading it. So, yeah, that's what it is. So, this is probably our shortest show to date, but it's all good. We here, and we ready. You got anything coming up outside of
Hove?
No,
no, and no. No, no, no. I'm never gonna say it. You ask me this every time, and I say the same thing.
Well,
unless it's my birthday.
You know what we need from you. We need some more merch.
You're the second person this week that said the same thing.
I just wore one of your shirts the other day, and I'm like, I need another one. The one that you gave me when we was in the studio on University. Well, you gave me two of them.
Oh yeah.
But the what was it, like a tan color? That one stand the test of time. Either way, we need some more merch. Do like a retro drop, like Nike.
We're coming. I'm not Nike. I just said presidential. Presidential.
Okay.
So once if you ain't get it, you ain't get it.
That's true. Do a different design or something.
It's coming. It's coming.
So when I asked you if you got something on the way, just say it's coming.
Hey, but it's always, you never know when it's coming. It might come tomorrow.
Hey,
you never know.
That's why I gotta ask you, because you ain't gonna say it if
I'm not gonna tell you.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this?
I'm not gonna
hear this? Now we gotta be on the lookout for the merch, because we do need some merch.
Yes,
we do need some merch.
Everything moves so fast that when you think about the merch, let me go check out Magic page and see if he dropped anything. Blah blah blah. It might be merch there. You never know.
Word. All right.
We working.
All right. Yeah, that's
summer.
Never an option. That's never not an option.
Great summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great summer. Active summer too. But y'all already know I'm King Dev. That's Magic Gretzky, and this is Introspective Insight, the Black Wall Street podcast. Bring another set of ears for next week's show, and we out. See you soon. Yeah. Come back next week. Yeah. Introspective Insight. Introspective Insight.